some marketing strategies are, well, let's just say like deceptive and such. And then there are some where you start to realize why there are so many $2 orders on the platform.
Do you think someone ordered like a fuck ton of food? What the hell?
Marketing gimmicks. Waste of time.
Hold on, it gets better. Where do you even see where you're going?
Is that like that mesh stuff that like if you get close to it you can tell and you can actually see out of it, or what the heck?
I don't know, but there is one more viewpoint from it.
We got the DoorDash bags over here.
Okay, so this one might make a little bit more sense because they're actually giving out merch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
All right,
No lie.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we get 2 or just 1?
1 per person.
Okay, thank you. So we got the spot where we got the free DoorDash bags over here, bag wagon over here where delivery workers get free gear, and then the actual DoorDash thingy-majiggy here. And we got scooters. So this is a DoorDash bag. Okay, let's open the bag together. So we got the bags that we needed, which is this one right here, and the goodie bag, which we'll open it later. And I asked the lady, hey, can we get more than 1? They said 1 per person, but you guys already saw that a bunch of people had 3 or 4 each. And that is Miami, where rules do not apply to anything. So please ignore all these other DoorDash bags. This is the bag that we got. This is a pizza bag that I've had. And I have two other pizza bags over here. And I have this one that I bought. It's a pizza bag right here. I bought this one. And now we have our bag. Let's see what's inside. We got a fancy water over here. This is already messed up, but we got some sticker sheets over here. And in these sheets, what type of stickers are there? This sticker right here, a Dallas sticker, a dolphin sticker, I guess for Miami Dolphins. Oh, this is the beach. I guess Miami Beach. Probably a Cuban sandwich sticker with the Cuban flag. That makes sense. Coconut Grove, Wynwood, South Beach, Little Havana. And then this is a DJ one with, I don't know who that is. I don't know of any bald DJ. We got a Domino's, we have a Cafecito sticker, and then the DoorDash vehicle mobile, and then a hammock, DoorDash sticker, and these are the sticker sets. We also have an Orbit gum over here. We have a Tide to Go. I actually need this. Thank you, DoorDash. I actually needed this. And last but not least, our Night Owl cookie, which is already melted because it's 100 degrees out here, even though it was inside the car. But this looks, is it soft? It is soft, guys. Let's eat it. Night Owl, DoorDash. So let's have a sip of the fancy water over here. And let's have our Night Owl cookie. Wish me luck. I deliver these cookies all the time as a DoorDash driver, but I have never tried one as an actual customer. And believe it or not, there's a lot of Night Owl orders past midnight. Oh, goodness. Night Owl, please don't get me hooked on this and wanting to buy this at midnight. Please. Because this is fantastic. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time.
That's actually a pretty good marketing strategy right there.
Yeah.
But like they could have spent less on like the fancy water and the fancy cookie and gave out the nicer bag like he has. Like they gave out some cheap flimsy ones. Like who man, they give those out for free everywhere. It's like no. They should have gave out like the fancy foam insulated ones, you know.
They probably like, I don't know if they actually spent money on the cookies. I think they just they did like a collaboration with Night Owl Cookie so that way they could get more customers, especially during that time.
Yeah. Well, notice he said he's never bought them. They're probably expensive. That's why.
Oh yeah, there's around here especially midnight milk cookies or something like that, or crumble, or what was the other one?
Insomnia.
That was Night Out. Insomnia. That was another one. Like like those late night dessert places are huge around here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's not like I'm not even in Miami. I'm in Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale, by the sea, and like all of that. Like that is the
no, notice the marketing tactics in there. They're trying to relate to the community, pretend they care. Come on.
Oh yeah, because that's what
and
it
it's
is.
hook,
It's
line, and
caring.
sinker. It keeps you as a dasher loyal to them. That you're gonna do more for them, and then like customer wise, people are gonna order DoorDash.
My van is red, but I would never put the DD logo down the sides of it.
Oh my!
I would put my business name long before I put any other business name. By the way,
there's like a nice box truck where I'm working for sale. I wish I knew how much they wanted, but they only put the phone number, and it's a non-CDL one. So, oh, that's Joe Easy. Yeah, I thought I recognized him. So I've definitely seen him.
He will put Frank's Red Hot on that cookie. LOL. He used to deliver in a Nissan Leaf. Only got like 40 miles, and it was at the charger 10 times a day.
Yeah,
and that's that's why I wouldn't go like anything, no electric, nothing. But that in my opinion, in my opinion, maybe I'm the problem with this. This is why we're still stuck at $2 base pay and dropping, because quite frankly, that's where the money's going. It's going to marketing tactics of that sort.
They were suggesting $3 and $3.50 tips at me this week versus like the last time I ordered both orders. They wanted me to only leave a $2 tip. Like, and one was a pretty decent sized grocery order. It's like $2. Really, guys? Really? And
yeah,
like, why don't? Okay, listen. Most people just are clicking buttons. Click. Yeah, you know how many $4 orders I see in my market? Like crazy amounts. And like sometimes they'll suggest $2.50, so they'll put a 50-cent boost out just to make it $5, so we'll take it. And because they know like this time of year the college kids are gone, so they don't have the amount of part-timers that they used to. And there's less volume, but like they know that we all will decline that $4 crap. We'll just keep bouncing it around.
Right.
And we'll make them pay for it. But like, just dang, like most people just click next. They just want their crap. And if you just put $5 as a default, we've had this conversation before on multiple channels. Most people wouldn't even notice about the $2-3 extra dollars they're paying like for the tip, and the orders get facilitated faster. Drivers would be happier because they're making more money, and like you don't even have to increase your base pay. Like I get it's not 20%, and on the grocery you want to try to fight Instacart and Uber, that awful CEO who's gone now. We gotta bring value to the customer on the backs of gig workers. Because like the lowest before that, and you'd have to select it on purpose, was 10%.
Yeah, right. But it's unfortunate because that's not even like the cost of the drivers or the cost of the platform. That's the cost that would be naturally on the customer because of the tip. And they're trying to make it more affordable for all customers, and it's a volume game to them. And I get that. But we would prefer to have quality customers. And the reality is because a lot of people are just clicking buttons, some of those quality customers who are just clicking buttons are just or getting mixed in with all the lower quality customers that we don't want to deal with. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to them.
Yeah. I noticed that too, because like there was people who were my regulars before, and when I worked at Rural Zone, back when I just had DoorDash and Instacart, I was doing it to the side. And like when that 5% thing became a thing, I get their shops and the tip on it's freaking $2.75 or something crazy low. It's like, wait, what? Like I remember this person tipping really good because the default used to just be 20, and now it's like new, and and like they're all excited to have me back. I'm like,
to have you
like,
back,
getting some bad
it was your fault, right?
Yeah, like I've been getting some bad drivers, and why is that? I'm like, what's the suggested tip? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, I dropped it off, and I sent her the screenshot of what it actually paid me out, and she's like, oh. I'm like, you don't pay attention when you're on the checkout screen, besides the actual big total, do you? She's like, no, I really don't. I'm like, click other and put in an amount that you think's good, and if you had a good driver, you can go back in the app and just add tip. It's not hard. Like, so you could just leave a baseline and do that. And when you educate customers like that, they tend to end up getting better drivers. And then you 5-star the drivers you really do like, because you'll get paired with them first.
Exactly. And that is the overall point. And also, like, clientele on DoorDash and all that is great. If you can convert them to your own DSP, that's also good. Obviously there's only so much, like my DSP, the DSP software that I've been like promoting for the most part, mainly connects to DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub. But if you can, like, if you're the kind of person that wants to build your own like specific, like customer specific clientele, that's another way to go about it. I know you were doing that for a while with certain shops. I know that what was the other one? What's the platform for shopping orders? Dumpling or something?
Dumpling, yeah.
Yeah.
It works great for some people in certain markets. I've thought about it a few times. It's like a subscription-based service, so it's like you already have to have at least half a dozen people that are consistent to make that worth it. So, like, at the same time, if they don't like it, don't force it on them. It's like a lot of people would just send me screenshots of what they wanted, or just send me a list of what they needed, and it just worked that way. It was much easier. And even then, like, if I couldn't get to it right away, they'd order on Instacart or DoorDash, and half the time I ended up getting it anyway. It's like, well, it's busy out, and I end up getting it anyway. And they would throw me a little post tip half the time because it's me. And she started tipping 20% on there because she'd get people like me. And because like when I first got her, she was a 5% tipper, but she was like eager to give me cash in person.
Dumpling would be great in my market. I am not a shopper in general, but I definitely agree that it would be a valuable tool in my market. Again, I'm just not that kind of shopper personally.
I know UDM was doing the shops for a while, and he was doing really good, and then it died off. So I don't know. He's in the same region as you, so
he's a little bit more south, but yeah, it's the same shit. By the way, make sure you join us for the Driven Wyld live stream, and you could be part of the conversation too. We're looking forward to seeing you there. Driven was the only wave of must. Looking back.